Hi everybody, I'm Nelson and welcome to our brand new YouTube channel for Nelson Makes Art and High Seas Treehouse. This is going to be a place where you're going to have all kinds of opportunity to see our behind the scenes, how we do what we do, how we make our paintings, classes, tutorials, time lapses, all sorts of really cool stuff. At least we think it's cool and we hope you do too. So we wanted to actually kick things off by giving you a tour of our brand new studio, thanks to the coronavirus. Now, if you know anything about us and you've been watching us, you know that we are currently located in Southern California, where we've been in a safe at home order for about a week now. Now, because of that, that means I can't go to my studio to paint. And so what we decided to do was bring everything home and make it work. As many of you might know, we have more than one studio. We have Studio A, which is located only about 15 minutes walking from where I live right now. I just can't go there. It's located in a warehouse that I rent out, and it's an awesome space because it's huge and the lighting is really good in it. I love the lighting in there. I love the setup that I have. I have tons of space, as you can see. It feels like a lot of times I have tons of storage. I have tons of horizontal workspaces. I am seriously a very lucky man to have this space to work in until this week. In addition to Studio A, we are also very lucky to have Studio B, which is located in Arkansas, where my business partner lives and works. It's a much larger space due to the nature of the way the setup is, because we have a garage and we have a room. So there's lots of storage, there's lots of original art there. We do lots of shows out in that region. And when I say lots, it's like more than one, because for us that's a lot. The vast majority of our work is done online. But it's a fantastic place. I get to travel and spend a good portion of the year out there. I get to spend a good portion of the year in California. It's an awesome setup, and I'm really lucky to have that one too, except I can't visit it now. So I want to welcome you all to Studio C19. So this is our brand new actual artist painting area that we have set up here in our garage with the car still in it. So right here, I have a painting we actually did last week in the studio. If you watched us on Facebook Live, we painted that live on Facebook. It's going to be part of the Everybody Knows series. It's oils on a 16x20 canvas, palette knife. It's drying quite beautifully and is looking great. And that is sitting on an easel that I have owned, God, for like 12 years. It has been with me forever. It used to go to art shows and just hold pieces. It is one of my favorites, and I'm so happy to be working on it again. And then over here, that is just a little stand that we got for our projector, which is gonna work great as like a place to put paint or drop an iPad so I have research or whatever. And there's a car because, you know, I live in an apartment complex and this is my garage. And this right here is my super awesome painting table that I've made out of a box full of 16x20 canvases. And there's our little palette right there with some knives and some paint where I was just touching up the last painting. So it's small, it's tight, but you know what? It's friendly, which is awesome. And it gets me outdoors more. And hey, check it out. There's the car with a little tarp on it. So, you know, it doesn't become a work of art in and of itself and we have to trade it in at the end of this year. And as you can see up there, we've just rigged up some canvas storage on the walls with just some drywall screws. That is actually the original Everybody Knows right there, Volume 1. That is an art canvas of Siren's Dream that we're going to be painting on top of to make it a limited edition, a hand-embellished limited edition print. And we're going to do something awesome with that. I don't know what it is yet. You got the little wave action going on over there, but we're working on slowly but surely, and a little miniature version of it right down there. All right, and then another piece that we're going to work on next week. So this is the other side of the garage, which is even more exciting than the previous side. So right here, we have our capsule tail storage, which is just a CD rack where our 11x14 boards that are currently just getting an abstract coat of paint, and they'll get something else on top of it, whether it's a wave or a tree or an urban scene or something else. That's how these guys dry right here. And this right here is our brush and palette knife storage. As you can see, we have quite a lot of those. And yes, I do actually use most of them. I have a couple of favorites, but that's the vast majority of the ones that I use. And then we have a whole lot of paint and supply storage right in this guy right here. And then, of course, we have a little bit more storage and cool stuff over here. Like we have our art tiles, mini canvases, notebooks. I have a paint mixing station right here. And you actually can see our as eco-friendly oil painting cleaning station right here. Each of those canisters has odorless mineral spirits in it, and the idea is that by the time you've washed it in each brush in each of these jars, the brush comes out clean, the paint residue collects at the bottom, and then you can dispose of it properly, and you're not making things any worse due to your oil paint on the planet. And then I also have things like, more book storage and art and paint storage. And hey, check out those awesome ring holders right there. And right here we have our awesome little workstation that is for our brand new Castaway glassware that you can see right there, as well as our holiday ornaments that I can paint whenever I get a spare minute. And the best part is it doesn't affect any of the awesome stuff that we're going to be making for you for holiday. So whether or not it's our surfboard ornaments or our mermaid ornaments or new glassware, Studio A and B aren't going to be affected by the fact that I can't go anywhere. So I wanted to share this piece with you guys because it's been with me everywhere I go ever since I left my last day job. And it's just something that sort of is evocative of my whole aloha spirit lifestyle that I want to share with you guys on a regular basis. And this sign was given to me by somebody I used to work with at my last office job. She's actually an owner of one of the pieces of art that we've made, Siren's Dream. Her name is Nicole. And one day when I was playing tiki music and the smell of Coppertone would come out of my office, she came up and plastered this on my door because it just felt like it needed to be there. And it has gone with me everywhere I've gone ever since I left that job. And I just felt like right now we could all use a little bit more aloha spirit in our lives. So it felt like it really needed to have a place in Studio C19. And then I also got all this awesome painting storage right up top that I can use for whenever I'm working. You can see a couple of pieces that are in process right there, another piece in process there. So hey, thanks so much for joining us on our studio tour. If you like what you saw, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Check out all of our other classes, our other tutorials, our other time lapses, all of our other things that we've managed to add in the couple of days that we've gotten the channel together. And if there's anything you really want to see, go ahead and drop a message to us in the comments or shoot us an email. We'd love to do something for you. Thanks again for going with us on a studio tour. See you next time.